I am also, thank you very much. I will need the hosting so that I can be able to share my screen. But like Pastor Mensah said, my name is Hartwell. I am also an evangelist by calling, but I don't know why a lot of my pastor friends, they usually refer to me as apostle. So I more like the name, but it's not my original office yet. Hopefully by God's grace we'll get there. But I'm also an evangelist by calling, but much more also a business developer, done a few things within the ecosystem. Within the crypto space, I have two certifications. One certification is cryptocurrency investigation. So I'm a certified cryptocurrency investigator or a blockchain forensics investigator. I also practice as a cryptocurrency compliance specialist with affiliation to one of the leading organizations in Africa, which is A&D Forensics in itself. So that is a little bit about myself when it comes to the professional aspect within the crypto space as well. But this conversation is not about me. It's about an opportunity that's about today is the 16th, today is 17th. So about a month ago, I chanced upon it. Honestly, in all fairness, I'll be very honest with everybody. My business partner, who is also on the call. So I'm also joined by my business partner, who is the Africa rep for the company, Sollong Stellar Labs. And I would be very honest with you. When my business partner, whom I've done business with, or we've been doing business together since almost about 4 years now, thereabout. Trust me, I'll be very honest with you. When he shared the business with me the first day, honestly, I did not pay attention. He had to chase me for like 2 days in itself before I even set up an account on it. Because for what is worth, we've seen different waves come and go. And the last business we did, it did not even last up to a month. After everything that's checked out for us, we literally put our name on it in a bit, and it just went under the bus within a short space of time. So I told him and our entire team that anything related to multi-level marketing within the crypto space is a no-go area. It became a great area for me. But when he shared this business with me, and more like he pushed me right into the business, and then I came onto it. I decided to pay attention because I also remember the statement of Richard Branson. Um, yeah, I also remember the statement of Richard Branson, which says that if somebody shows you an opportunity and um, you don't understand it, what you have to do is to say yes, and then you try to figure it out or to understand it. So that has been the journey in this past 1 month. So what I'm going to be sharing with us on this call is primarily from personal experience and also a bit of research that I have done in relation to the business. And I would recommend that every one of us also do our own research beyond what you hear to settle all thoughts about the platform. But what I can assure you of so far is that we have a gem in our hands. So what are we talking about today? Right. Today's conversation is about Sollong Stellar Labs. It's quite an extensive conversation, but I'm going to try and cut out the ones that do not really get a lot of the talking bit and just go straight to the point with it. Now, Sollong Stellar Labs is an organization based out in Singapore. We'll get to see the office very soon. And eventually, any moment from next year, we are working on getting it also integrated within our local ecosystem. So it's a new company. It's been in existence for like about 9 months now. And the Africa region, we are the ones who are literally taking off with the Africa region. So it's a new organization and not much work has been done within the African region and even within the country. So, but hopefully before January rounds up, you'll start to see a lot of the office space that we will set up in Ghana and most of the activities that we're doing. And you would understand me pretty soon. What is Sollong Stellar Labs here for? They are here to basically reshape what happens within the Internet of Things ecosystem through what is a technology known as Depin and leveraging and also the AI technology ecosystem. You understand me pretty soon when I talk about that as well. So this is what our conversation is going to focus on: understanding the company, understanding the technology, looking at the products we have, looking at the crypto aspects of it, and what is the plan of the company as well. So first of all, the company was set up. These are all theories, which I will just go over them, right? But the company was first of all set up in Singapore. So it's a Singapore-based company with office also in the US, with office in Bangkok, which is in Thailand, with office in China. In China alone, the satellite offices are about 120 satellite offices in China alone. Within the Africa region, like I mentioned, we are the first crop of people who are literally getting onto the platform, because when the company came in 9 months ago, much of the work that has been done had been done within the Asia market and not much in Africa. So we are, like I said, the first set of people. And the company is being led by a group of technology enthusiasts who puts technology at the forefront of everything that they are doing. So the focus of the company, right? The focus of the lab, which is the company, is to focus on research and development of Depin and AI ecosystem. So they've dedicated themselves to explore all of the depths of how they can basically integrate what a technology we call Depin and AI together, all right, into the real world activities to help with majority of the things that we see and that we see happening around. So we'll get into details of it to understand what we're talking about when we talk about dipping. Now, for you to understand dipping, I would give you an example. For instance, in Ghana, right? In Ghana at the moment, if you go to a certain village, there is no network there. But there are certain places too you go, there's network there. The reason why we are able to do telecommunications is because someone is muted. So can we please mute us?
In the party, yet on your
Okay. All right, that's fine. Sorry about that. So the reason why we are able to talk over the phone is because these telecommunication companies, they've set up masks, all right? They've set up different kinds of masks across various parts of Accra, various parts of the country, for internet connectivity. The reason why we have what we call fiber optics is because cables have been laid across almost every part of the country. That is why we are enjoying 4G, and now we are getting into the era of 5G. The reason why some of us have what we call broadband, for instance, myself, I have broadband service in my house. All right. Now, the reason why I'm able to enjoy broadband service is because, in as much as the cables are laid, there are certain servers or there are certain routers that have been put up, or there are certain stations that when the telecommunication companies come into your area to inspect, they look at the box and then they look at the proximity of it. They lay a cable and then they connect you to that box, because that box is there to serve as a resource for the distribution of network within that particular space or within that particular town. So this thing that I've just described, it's not far-fetched from what is happening with the whole growth of the technological ecosystem. This sort of example I gave is what we call a physical network resource. So maybe I would explain a bit more into it as well to make it easy for us to understand. But let's come back to an example or to the history of computers. Um, when computers started, we did not have computers as the laptops, the phones that we have. Actually, computers started as a calculator. And in a very large server rooms, normally the servers have to be in a very large room before they can basically perform computation power. But eventually, computation power has been reduced into smaller and smaller units for the servers, for these sort of chips and memory chips. Every computer that does not have a memory cannot basically function. You understand it? And that is why we have things like i5, i6, i7, and all of that, because they all come with different GPUs, or they all come with different chips that assist them with the processing of information and then data. So we started off with the era of PCs, which is personal computers, these large room PCs. We came to smaller PCs, and now most of us are in the era where we can literally do everything on our phone. Our phones are able to process a lot of things for us because there is a lot of computation and memory chips that has been evolved and grow all of these things with our phones. Now, if we study across the growth or the evolution of technology, one key thing comes to mind. Number one is the emergence and integration of new core technologies. Technology is not ending today, okay? Technology, it is not ending today, and it will not end tomorrow. In fact, the AI ecosystem is projected to grow by certain leaps and certain milestones in the coming year. What we are experiencing with ChatGPT is the minutest form of it. Most of us just use ChatGPT for our assignments, but there is ChatGPT 4 that can literally produce an entire movie. All you just have to know is how to program the script and feed it into the ChatGPT, and it can do all of those things for you. Why? Because the ecosystem within the technology space is growing. But for that level of growth to happen, okay, for the level of growth that we are expecting for technology to evolve towards, all right, there is the need for computation power to increase, or there is a need for memory storage to increase. There is a need for memory storage to increase. Now, let's go back to the telecommunication example I gave. The reason why you go into a village and you're not able to experience internet as good as it is because they don't have a mask there, or maybe the fiber optic cable is not running there. There are places in Accra in this 21st century that if you go to, Vodafone broadband has not reached because their systems have not been wired to get to that place. They've not put servers across those particular areas. Even within, I live within Medina. Even within Medina, there are certain places if I go, I won't get MTN fiber broadband being brought to me. Right, I live just around North Legon. From my place, the next street, I cannot access broadband service for Vodafone over there. They have to come, and then the last time I went to them, they have to come. When they checked that I was out of range for them. But imagine a scenario where rather than they coming to spend all of that money, but they can leverage on our phones, everybody's phones, the computation power of our phones, the memory storage of our phones, to contribute to the amount of memory that the global world needs, okay, to perform network connections and data activities and whatnot and whatnot. I don't know whether this example I'm giving is clear for us, right? If you are getting me so far, just type 1 in the chat box. Let me know if I'm carrying everybody along. Type 1 in the chat box if you are getting me so far. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So the basic of what I'm trying to say is that the AI technology is evolving. And for AI and technology to evolve, there is a resource that it needs, right? Which is computation power, number one. Memory storage is essential, it's critical. Because if you use, there are certain games that we cannot use on our laptops. I'm trying to find simple examples for us so that we can all relate to. There are certain applications, if you are installing them on your phone, and for instance, you are using iPhone 6. There are certain applications, if you have on your iPhone 6 or you have on iPhone 12 Pro Max and 13 Pro Max, you cannot run them on iPhone 6 because the iPhone 6, the hardware does not support these sort of technologies or this sort of evolution. And it's the hardware that does not support it is number one, the storage space. Number two is the memory capacity. That is why we have people who dedicate things like gaming laptops there. There are certain games, if you want to play them on an i5 laptop, you cannot play them on an i3 laptop. There are certain games, if you want to use them, you have to get an Alienware. Why? Because it has that computation power to support that games in itself. You understand it? So what I'm trying to say here is that if we want to see the growth of AI and the adoption of technology, there is also the need for growth or for us to come up with a technology that allow for more storage capacity to be involved within a particular network for that particular network to support the growth of that AI technology or the growth of technology in itself. So the concept where people can contribute their storage capacities, okay, their storage capacity of their phone, the computation power of their phones or their laptops and whatnot, or their devices that have memory space, is what we know as the decentralized physical infrastructure network, which is what we call Depin. Okay, which is what we call Depin. So the concept where we all can come in together within a network and contribute the computation power of our phones, come together within a certain network, contribute the memory storage capacities of our phone is what we know as the decentralized physical infrastructure network. Is now what is powering what we know as the growth of the AI ecosystem. Or this resource where everybody's phone come together, everybody's storage space come together, is what is now going to propel the growth of the AI growth ecosystem in itself. And with these technologies, we are having more and more AI agents being produced. It's not so much the AI agents, I won't go so much deep into them. So now, I've already talked about these things already. Number one is that all of this AI growth, they are large language models. They need a lot of storage space. They need a lot of computation power to perform, to the extent that Sam Altman, the founder of OpenAI, has publicly declared or has publicly stated that there is the need for he has stated that there's constraint for large language models or their AIs that they are developing, right? They have constraint with memory and cannot accommodate more user demand. So as more people are coming into a network, okay, there is a need for that network to have more storage capacity to control them or to contribute to it. But at the moment, majority of them are dependent on centralized technologies or centralized servers to basically help them to process information. And that is a pain point for them. Okay, but they can leverage the architecture of blockchain to contribute to, they can leverage the architecture of blockchain to help to solve this issue, leveraging what we call a decentralized physical infrastructure network. Now, one would hear me constantly talk about decentralized infrastructure network. The company that we have in our hands, which is called Sollong Stellar Labs, right? They have they have seen this particular technological advancement as the future, and they have partnered with companies like Nvidia that produces these sort of microchips and these sort of microchips that come with these computation power, right? To resell them back to Chinese companies. Now, somebody will ask me, why are the Chinese companies not going directly to these to Nvidia to go and buy their China does not allow its participants or its citizens to even patronize anything that has to do with the US. But what has been done is that our company is within or is serving as a go between these two organizations. So are purchasing, and they have an agreement to purchase at the moment 280 million US dollars of these chips from Nvidia, put them on phones and devices, right? And then resell them and resell the storage capacities to these AI companies that are based in China, and not just China, but within the Asia market. Now, one would say that then what happens to our original phones? Newsflash, our original phones at the moment, right, do not come with this level of technology. At the moment, your phone does not come with that sort of technology that is decentral. That's any company can leverage at the moment on your storage capacity to build solutions. Our phones at the moment do not come with it. There are so far a handful of companies that are trying to now do this sort of thing in the ecosystem, and we are not the first. Solana has done it. Ton blockchain have also done it, and we are also doing it. There are some other companies too that are also trying to do the same thing that is happening in itself. So what is the advantage that our company is bringing to the market or to the technological space? Number one is that they are providing hardware and deepen computation power that is helping to assist AI companies based out in China, and not just them, because the company also has its own layer one blockchain. Any person at all who wants to build an AI tool and would need computation power, they can come to the company, pay us, and then leverage on the computation power that is distributed across the phones that the company is building. And everybody can basically leverage on it to evolve or to make great returns from for their self. Now, because there's a lot of computation power that is being pulled together, there's a lot of memory storage that is being put together, it is easy for technologies to evolve themselves and to perform transactions or to execute tasks as fast as possible as well too. And like I mentioned, the company as Sollong, they've looked at all of these things, and because they are leveraging on blockchain, they've also are working on their own blockchain, right? That would support this sort of technological growth, which we call the Depin ecosystem. And this sort of blockchain is a multi-chain blockchain as well. So in terms of, I hope so far I'm carrying everybody along and it is clear. We understand the concept behind the business that we are dealing with. If you understand, then just type 2222 in the chat box for me. If you understand, then just type 222. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope I'm not running too fast. All right. If you understand, then type 2 in the chat box. Thank you. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Manuel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Awesome. So, what am I trying to drive at? Number one is that the Internet of Things ecosystem, okay? The Internet of Things ecosystem is evolving and it's not stopping today. We are in the early stage of it. In terms of Depin, Depin basically deals more with the normal storage space that they would have had. They can go and buy and set up their servers across the world and all of that, okay? But for there to be if you are telling people to contribute their memory space, there is the need for the people to be assured that their data and their information is secured. Do you understand it? If you're asking me to give you space on my phone to run your own application, right, then there is a need for my phone, for me to be sure that there is, number one, what you say you are paying me or the contribution that I'm making to the network. If I'm producing, let's say 100 megabytes per second I'm contributing 100 megabytes to the network, and you're telling me that 100 megabytes per second, you pay me an equivalent of, let's say, $1, right? There is the need for us to have a platform, or there has to be a mechanism or a system in place that allows for us to basically settle each other in a more autonomous and decentralized manner. And that is what the blockchain brings into place. And that is what Web3 is. Web3 says that all the things that we see in the physical world, if we want to have a representation of it on the blockchain or leveraging the blockchain as a technology to do that, then if you do it, that's what we call Web3. Web3 is just bringing the things that we see in the normal world or the raw world onto the blockchain, but we have a common ground for settlement, which is leveraging the features of blockchain as a technology to do it. So within the market space or understanding the market size, right? The Web3 mobile phone ecosystem, it's fairly new. It's new, like I said, it's still in its infancy, right? But globally, mobile phone consumption globally currently has exceeded 1.4 billion units. When it comes to the Web3 ecosystem, it's projected to grow by 30% in the coming year. And in the year 2028, we are expecting it to hit somewhere around 50 million US dollars. And the reason why that is happening is that everybody now wants to get into crypto. Whether you like it or not, Bitcoin is going to get to 800,000. It's possible. We never thought that one day Bitcoin will rise all the way to $93,000. Last 2 years, I decided to do something. I was saving, I was buying every month an amount. When Bitcoin went to $17,000, I was buying an average of about $20 to $50 every single week of Bitcoin. Now, by the time it was time for me to move from where I was staying to my next place, that volume I had bought at the $17,000 when it was ranging between $17,000, I was able to sell somewhere around $40,000 thereabout, and I added extra money to basically my money for my rent, because the potential that is in Bitcoin as we speak, even just today, I saw a publication from the US Congress, and the US Congress is saying that in the next 5 years, they are going to dedicate themselves to purchasing 1 million units of Bitcoin in itself. So whether we like it or not, crypto has come to stay. and there's increasing demand for it. And if crypto adoption is going to increase, there's a need for a lot of computation power to be available for these networks to function. And not just these networks, but there is a need for AI companies to also AI companies are also going to be growing, and all of them are going to be needing computation power. And they cannot just be deciding to go and then be building server data centers and servers across the world. They need a very easy medium to leverage on for computation. And the easiest fast adopting technology at the moment is a mobile phone. So our company, like other companies, are integrating this sort of technology, which is the Depin, decentralized. A minute, please. Our company, like other companies, is leveraging on decentralized physical infrastructure concept, the technological concept of it, and imputing within these mobile phones this sort of computation power and memory capacities, so as to help the growth of the AI space, so as to also help the growth and adoption that is happening within the crypto space. And because at the end of the day, there is a reward to it, it's just like the early people who started to mine Bitcoin. Initially, when Bitcoin came into existence, people had to contribute their electricity to help with Bitcoin mining. It's the same way where the technological ecosystem is evolving towards. Whether we like it or not, the time will come, they'll be leveraging on either the storage capacities of your laptop, the storage capacities of our phones. But now even laptops are being narrowed into phones in itself. So we are in the early stage of this particular growth of the market. As we speak right now, the crypto market space is currently sitting somewhere around 3 trillion US dollars by market cap. The entire market cap for the Depin ecosystem is just an average of 30 billion US dollars. Now, Sollong as a network, right, we have two tokens. The first token is a SOLG token, which is a Solana based token. The current market cap of that token is about 30 million US dollars. 30 million US dollars. So imagine if this token hits somewhere around 3 billion, which is possible. Because look at Solana of old days that nobody even cared about. Now look at where Solana is sitting. Solana that we knew, I was telling my community members to get into Solana when Solana was somewhere around $4. Now Solana is sitting around 200 and something dollars in itself. Nobody paid attention at the time in itself. So this space is growing and people want to get into crypto. People want to get into crypto. And you don't just need to buy crypto to earn crypto or to have crypto. You can earn crypto. All right. My first breakthrough in crypto was free. It was because I had interacted with Ethereum blockchain. And when Uniswap was launching, they decided to give us free tokens. I got off 1,200 units of Ethereum, and I sold some of it at $3. And that was my first major breakthrough when I came into the crypto space. I did not buy it with cash, I earned it. And in the same vein, too, you don't necessarily have to spend money to buy crypto. There are systems and mechanisms now that you can connect yourself to. And one of them is to now acquire this particular mobile phone and then let the system leverage on the computation power that you have bought of the phone. So it's more like you are buying a mining phone. But the difference is that this phone does every other thing that your normal phone does. It does the same thing. It does your YouTube, your Facebook. You can make phone calls. It's just like any regular phone. However, the GPU or the GPU that is within it is different from what is within the regular phones. And this phone now serves as a node within the Sollong network where these AI companies are now going to be leveraging on to build solutions, and they pay you or they incentivize you for the usage of your computing ability of the phone that you are going to acquire. All right, I hope that is much more clear. Now, aside from that, users' emphasis on data privacy and Depin gradually achieving large-scale integration. So who is this thing for? This thing is for somebody who is a technology enthusiast, you're a blockchain investor, or you want to make money from crypto, you are conscious of your privacy. For your information, there is something we call cookies, whether you like it or not. Sometimes when you are there and you imagine that maybe I want to buy a car, the next minute you are going to Instagram or you are going through your Facebook reels, the car you were discussing with your friend about 5 minutes, 10 minutes ago, it keeps showing on your feed. Why? Because these technologies or these softwares or these applications we have on our phone, they keep gathering information and data from us. They go through your behavioral patterns on your YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok, and then they keep on suggesting things for you like that. You understand? All of these things, they have to pay you for that information, or you should be able to own the privacy of your information. That is why currently, if you use an iPhone and you want to store anything or you are storing any password, they ask you that you want to encrypt it with your passkey. Even Google now, if you have a fingerprint laptop, they will ask you that you have to use your passkey to serve as a second layer. Now that passkey is a cryptographic thing that they've done. It's a cryptography. They are using cryptography to store your fingerprints and your bio data so that at the end of the day, it is secured for you. It is much more secured compared to storing these your information on Google and whatnot in itself, right? So that is the demand. Now, I've been talking about the phone. I've been talking about the phone. One example of the phone is this. It's just like the Samsung Z Fold. I think it's double like that. I think there's a video of it. I would look for it in the course of the presentation, and then I'll play it and show it to us so that we all see how it looks like as well too, right? So this is one of the phones. I'm going to look for that video, and then I'll share it to us so that we can see how it looks like. So some of the features of the phone, I've already talked about it. It's dual screen, and that is one of the phones, right? Now, what makes this phone unique from the other phones? Number one amongst all of them is that it's multi-chain. The Solana phone is limited to only the Solana phone. The universal phone by Ton blockchain is only limited to the Ton network. But our phone supports Ethereum, it supports Binance matching, it supports Solana, and then the Sollong network as well too. Okay, and these are the three core markets or blockchains that is currently being used globally at the moment. Right. Now, that also is even another advantage of it because, like I mentioned, the phone's usage earns you money. We'll talk into the money matters very soon. The phone usage earns you money. Okay. Now, one benefit that you earn for having the phone is that because it's a layer one blockchain, it's a blockchain powered phone, and your phone more like serves as a node within the network. Any person that is listing his project, any meme token, or any shitcoin in quotes, that is launching a project that want to do an airdrop, because you are a node within the network, you automatically qualify for it. So that is just one of the benefits that the phone comes with. Other than that, it functions like any other way that the phone functions. So that in terms of our blockchain, all the features you know of blockchain, efficiency, security, scalability, community driven, that is how the blockchain has been made. I won't go so much into the details of the tokenomics, and it's about 2.1 billion units of it. The tokens that we have, there are two. There's the L long token and then there's the Sollong token. The two of them are not in the open market yet. The two tokens are not in the open market yet, right? They are not in the open market yet, but you can basically trade them within the DApp that the company has. The company within its game plan has the goal to take it to the market already. Okay, and for emphasis, it is noteworthy that the company, before even coming into market, had already raised about 30 million US dollars from seed funding already, which the information of it is also available as well. So it's not something that they are here to take our money and then jackpot with it in itself. They've already raised some money. The only thing that we are doing is we are basically coming in to purchase these nodes. It's just like buying a mining rig, but it's a phone that you have that does every other thing. The difference is that your normal phone right now does not put any money in your pocket. But this one, whether you are connected to the internet or you're not connected to the internet, and perpetually, there are some of the phones you buy it, and after buying it, you also have to you activate it, and after you've activated it, after a time, your mining experience with it ends. This one, it is perpetual. All right. If you follow the plan, the financial plan that the company has put in place, you earn perpetually for having the phone. And these are the applications of the blockchain. So I mentioned earlier on that there are types. This is what I showed you first. There are different types of the phone. There is this particular one, the S1. There's the S2 and then there's the S3. The price of them is $500, 1,500 and 3,000 US dollars. Now, what does this mean? This 500, yes, it gives you the phone, but it also gives you what we call your hash rate. That is your computation power within the network, right? So if you buy the $500 phone, it's just like saying you are buying $500 hash rate or 1,500 hash rate or a $3,000 hash rate. Now, this hash rate that you have, you earn 1% of it daily. Okay? You earn 1% of your hash rate daily. And not just the 1% of your hash rate, you earn a percentage of the Sollong token. You earn a percentage of the Long token. You also earn on the airdrops that come with the phone as well too automatically. On any time any organization or any project is partnering with them and then they are doing any project on the Sollong network or by partnership with the company or the Sollong Labs, you get the airdrop. Aside from if you decide to build the business or become part of the builders, or you say that, okay, I like it, I want to share the business with people, I want to share it as well with my friends, my community in itself. It's not compulsory, but if you want to do it too, there's another layer, and that part is even the most juiciest. There's so many earning benefits as well too for you in itself. As we all know, network marketing is not an evil thing, right? It's just a marketing concept that is being leveraged. And the company is leveraging this marketing concept to push the product across. So for the first time, we're having something that is a crypto-based company, right? That is having like an online thing, but there's a physical product as a physical product. That has wider use cases. There are similar phones that have come, but most of them are quite limited, but this has a wider usage and globally. You can put your MTN, you can put your eSIM on it and use them as well too, right? So somebody will take us detailed into how these things work. I already talked about the earning potentials for you having the phone. Remember, I said that they are putting in computation power together, and this computation power is to help grow the whole of the AI ecosystem and extended reality ecosystem. So some games that you could not play on your normal phone, on this phone, you can't be able to play them in itself because they will come, it's a sophisticated phone in itself. So how much are you buying your iPhone 12 at the moment? Just put that cost to it on this phone. And per statistics, it will be shown to you, you recover an average of about between 30 to 45% of your investment on the phone. So if you purchase the phone, right, within the first 30 days, you recover between 30 to 45% of it. And if you want to continue, there's a mechanism as well to it. And give it an average of about 3 to 4 months, you are most likely to do between 2.5%, 2.5x or 3x the value of the phones in itself, which has been tested over the past 9 months and it's working. And someone will take care of that aspect. So in terms of what the company has been doing, if you follow cryptocurrency very well, recently there was a lot of conferences happening. One of them happened in Singapore, which the company was part of the brand that sponsored it. There have been so many participation, and this is the CEO. He was part of a Stanford Roadshow, and so many activities that has been done. Now, in terms of the office, this is the office location for our office in Silicon Valley, of the company's office in Silicon Valley, in the US. That is verifiable. There is an office in Sydney, Australia. That is also verifiable. There's an office in Bangkok as well, too. That is also verifiable. And there's also an office in Singapore that is verifiable. Sometime next year, in the early part of next year, we are going to take a team from Ghana here who qualify. There's going to be a promo for people who qualify to go and then experience the office in Singapore, but a team is being prepared to travel down to China by the end of the month as well to go and then meet with the CEOs and be part of what the business is doing and experience it and have much more feel and come down with as much or as many phones as possible as well too. So that we currently, as I said here, I don't have, but I have an account on the platform. I don't have the phone because we asked them to put it down. We are going to China, we'll see it, and then we'll bring them down here for all of us to experience and use. So in terms of partnership, the company already has partnerships with Microsoft, Apple, Google, IBM, Amazon, Samsung, Adobe. And it is noteworthy that the phone is being manufactured by the same OEM that is manufacturing for Huawei. So the Huawei OEM, or the company that handles Huawei's phone manufacturing, is the same company that is handling this, and NVIDIA as well too. That is the company has to purchase the chips from, and then Tesla and the other ones as well to Uniswap, Kronos, Trust Wallet, and all of these are companies that the company have partnership with. Now, in terms of security and compliance, the technology, or what you experience as the blockchain and the Depin aspect of it, has been vetted and approved by CERTIC. The contract is available. The audit report is available for you to go through on the website as well too. And because we know that compliance is key, that is why the company is open to setting up facilities here within the African region and integrating the phone and then the technology and the activities within our region. So those things will be taken care of in the near future as well, hopefully after the trip. So this is the game plan of the company, to basically take it from where we are, launch a lot of applications, launch a lot of games, launch a lot of projects, and even assist projects who want to leverage on the technology to launch. And the phones is not just the only thing that the company is doing. There is the Depin ring that is going to be developed. There is the watch as well too, the smart watches, and so many technology, like so many things are in the works that is still going to be leveraging on this Depin ecosystem to evolve itself as well too. Yeah, so pretty much this is a little rundown of the yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So it means that somebody who has the phone has to just protect it in itself so that it doesn't, you just have to protect the phone as much as possible. Okay. Yeah. So pretty much this is a little bit about the phone and then the technology aspect. I've bored you so much with the technical and all of those things. Now we'll go to the money aspect. I don't know whether our guest or Tim, any of you is available that can take that. I would. Tim, is it Tim or Augustine? Which one of you is available? I don't know who is it.
This is Augustine.
Awesome. All right. So Augustine, over to you.
Okay, thank you very much for the in-depth presentation. So, leaders, good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are all doing great, and happy Sunday as well. For the first time, I learned a lot of things are going through in your mind because it's more of a bit technical, because most of you are, or most of us are new to this Depin, which is a decentralized physical infrastructure network. So, quick one, I'm going to share my screen to take you through how to make money with all these technical stuffs and the physical product that Hato has already presented to us. So, Hato, can you make me host so that I can share my screen? Okay. Okay, so please, if you can see my screen, just type 1 in the chat box. If you can see my screen, type 1 in the chat box. Okay, okay, good. Okay, so Hato has already taken us through the compensation, the business plan and infrastructure of Sollong Labs or Stellar Labs. So now, he was keen to a part where he was mentioning of computing power and all this kind of stuff. So now we are relying on AI and big data, and all these things comes in as a result of having a lot of GPU, which is a computing power. So now the company has a Sollong DAO community incentives, that is whereby you become a part owner by staking USDT, in a sense for the company to be buying more computing power and distribute across the network. So we have USDT, which most of us will say investment, that we all know. Okay, so now I'm going to take you through how you are going to be part of the DIO community and also benefit from it. Already, Hato made mention of the company having two tokens, which is the Sollong and then the long token. Now, the compensation plan is designed into two. That is the fund part and also the computing power. That is the CPI investment part. So this is the CPI investment part where you are just taking USDT or Ethereum, BNB, Solana, and DAOT. So any coin that you stake on the platform, or either stable or Solana or BNB, you earn every single day, earn 1%. Okay, you earn 1% every single day. So now let me take you through the compensation plan. So we have entry levels, that is starting from S0 to up to S10. Okay, so for you to here, the minimum you can start just to be part of the community is $100. Okay, $100. But then if you start with $100, there is no way you're going to earn on the networking part or the MLM base. For you to earn on the MLM part, you need a minimum of $300. So let's say one start with $300 staking on the platform, which once I finish with the compensation plan, I will take you through the back office for you to know all those things. So with $300 investment, every day you are earning 1% daily, 1% daily. Then the person who referred you earns 2%. Okay, so let me take it for instance that you start with $300. You bring someone on board, you earn 2% on their daily income. Here we pay is more or less like rebate. We pay on the income that the person is earning every single day. So 1% of $300 is $3. So every single day you are going to make 2% on the $3. Then share to earn. That is as a team. This one is paid in Sol-G. That is their token, Sollong token. So apart from the direct referral commission, which is paid in USDT, because you are staking USDT, they pay you USDT. The rest of the other income that is shared to earn to distributed rewards is paid in the Sol-G, which is Sollong token. Then lead to earn management team, which is the dividends, is also paid in the Sol-G, that is the Sollong team, Sollong token, and also build to earn. That one too is paid in Sollong token. So now, let's say you are S1. For you to be S1, you need to personally stake $750. Then you need to have meet a requirement of 3,000 team staking. Then you earn 5% daily on all your team's daily income. Okay, so assume let's say for instance that myself, I bring Hato on board. Hato stake $1,000, which Hato will be making $10 every single day. I'll be making 5% of Hato's $10 every single day. That is for a period of 365 days. So that is it. Then I'll earn 10% of his daily income. A percentage is being paid to you in Sollong. Okay, a percentage that is for free. The company just dash you for free as being part of the community. The Sollong token is used to incentivize the DIO community users or all the users who are in the community. So that is the token that they created just to incentivize the community. So for instance, on average, for instance, with my current account that I have, every day I'm making close to 0.2% in Sollong token, 0.2% in Sollong token, which is given to you for free by the company. So here we are not investing our USDT to get paid in their token. No, you know, a lot of when it comes to these token or this coin project and MLM, most of them, they will collect your hard-earned USDT or Bitcoin or Ethereum. Then at the end of the day, they pay you in their token, which they can dump on you. Here, there is difference here. Here, they only give you the SOG token as a free reward. That is not even part of your investment. You put in USDT, you earn your 1% in USDT. You put in Solana, let's say you put one Solana in the pool, every single day you get 1% in Solana. If you put one Ethereum or 0.5 Ethereum, every single day you earn on Ethereum. That is 1%. Then for the other indirect and other team rewards, that one is what is being paid in the Sollong. That is their token, which there is a liquidity to that already. So like I was saying, so we have the S1 up to S10, which is so basically it's a unilevel system. It's a unilevel system. So you need like basically you need like 2 legs, but for you to hit the level of S7, S6, you need 2 S5 under you. Then and that one you need a personal staking of 5,400 USDT. And then once you meet a requirement of getting 2 S5 under you, every single day you'll be earning 21% of your team's daily income directly in USDT. Then you earn 35% of the daily income in their SOL-G. That is the Sollong token. That one too is being paid to you daily. Then you earn the lead to earn. That is the management team. That is the total team volume income that is coming from the whole team. That one too earn up to 35%. Then build to earn. That is the same level, or mostly we call it pairing bonus. That one you earn 6%. So for you to hit S8, you need to have a personal staking of 12,000 USDT, then one S7, 2 S7 plus 120,000 USDT or $120,000. Meaning, with all your other legs, since it's unilevel, you just need to meet the requirement of having 2 S7 on different legs. Then the rest of the leg, when cumulatively, you need to have up to $120,000. Then you become S8. And this qualifies you to earn 29% every single day on the daily income of your direct downlines. Then you earn 45% in SOG, the daily income of Sollong token that your team is getting. You earn it, then you earn up to 55%. That is in the lead to earn management dividends. And also the same level, you earn 8% up to the S10, which also you need to have 2 S9 under you, then $1.2 million when you combine the other legs together. So that one to earn you up to 39%, and then 60% in the SOG and 75% in the lead to earn, and then 10% in pairing bonus. So that is it. So there is one thing here. We have, in every system, we have what you call a cheat or a secret to break the system. So we have what you call the 3-month plan. Okay. So let's take, for instance, here you can compound your income as well, but then you can compound it once in every 7 days. So let's take, for instance, that you start with $1,500 USDT, which every single day you are making 1% in USDT plus the Sollong, which also is paid to you depending on your hash rate. You earn sometimes, with me, for instance, currently I'm earning, I think, 0.19% every single day. Okay, so for the first 7 days, 1% daily, you earn, that is every day you are earning 15 USDT. So for the first 7 days, you would have earned $105 USDT. Then if you want to compound for the first 7 days, when you compound your initial, your current principal will go to 1,605. So meaning you will be earning $16 in the second week, in the 8th day. if you compound for the 7th day, in the 8th day, you'll be, instead of making $15 every single day, here you'll be making $16 every single day. So that would be about $112. That is for the 14th day. So when you compound it, you keep on compounding for the 105th day. Now this is what will be your principal. Your principal will come to 4,134 USDT. So meaning from there going, your daily income will be $41.34 dollars every single day. And this is how much you would have made in the Sol-G also. That would be about 26,000 Sollong token. This is given to you for free, which currently it can be swapped. The current price of the Sol-G now is around 0.014 or 0.015. So this 26,000 is close to around $400, which is also given to you for free, which there is liquidity for you to always swap or let's say sell it. So that is the computing power aspect of it, the CPI investment, which is in USDT. Now, let's go to the fund aspect. So you can have this as an additional income, or let's say as a passive income. Then also, as you are buying the fund, also this is the fund part. Let me share this one. Okay. So this is the long token, which is the long chain token, which is basically for the network. Okay, that is for the phone. So the long token is only generated through mining or you having the phone. You can only have access to the long token if you have the phone. So now, before even the long token mining will start, unless there is a pre-order or the company sells total funds of about 50,000, that is when the mining will commence. Okay, so the total supply is 2.1 billion tokens, which 75% will be in the black hole. Okay, meaning it will not come to the market. This will be burnt completely. So only 25% of the tokens will be in the community, okay, which 12% goes to computational power output. That is, as a lot of devices or people are producing computational power to the network, the company or the network will be rewarding them with the long token, and also the 5% go to treasury, then 3% go to node rewards, then 2.5% goes to the foundation, and then another 2.5% go to community rewards, that is airdrops and so on and so forth. So that is the tokenomics of the coin. Now let's move to the next part. So the AI smart devices, that is the phone. Okay, it produces 600,000 units every single day. So the total coins that will be mined every single day is about 600,000 daily. So meaning every 10 seconds, 69.44 tokens are being produced per block. Then annual output decreases by 20%. So annually, the hash rate will be decreased by 20%. So meaning the mining will become difficult, just like we have Bitcoin. You know, those people, those who started mining Bitcoin at the earlier stage, it was easy to mine Bitcoin. Now the hash rate has been increasing, and to mine now per block, honestly, I've lost track of it. But as we speak now, per block, Bitcoin mining has become very difficult. The mining difficulty has gone up, which means the amount of Bitcoin that is being mined into the pool has reduced drastically. So meaning there will be less supply, whereas there will be more demand. So what happens here? The price will go up. So this is it, the application scenarios. That is we have the public chain application tokens and value deflation, then artificial intelligence rise, and also AI entity leasing, then full stack DeFi wallet support, Depin computing power support. Then we have the support for real world asset, that is the RWA, and also community governance. So in the long tokenomics, there will be 2% transaction fee in the liquidity, that is a buy transaction fees, and also liquidity pool sell transaction fee of 5%, then withdrawal or transfer transaction fee of 5%. And mind you, this is not a coin that you are buying. This is a coin that the company is giving to you for free, or you are mining for free by virtue of you owning the phone or the device, any of our Depin devices. So all these fees that will be charged, 40% go back to the buyback and burn. Then 30% goes to computational power dividends. Then 30% will go back to token holders. That is people who would like to hold the token for the long term. So now this is the price of the phone. Okay. So the S1, which is 500 USDT. Now, if let's say you purchase the S1, which is the 500 USDT, you have a hash rate of 500. So this hash rate will allow you, will help you to mine more of the long token. So in the first month, once you purchase the phone, the company gives you 1 month for free. That is 1 month free mining. Okay, which can generate up to 30 to 50% of the long token, which will give you about 30 to 50% of the price that you use to purchase the phone. This makes it different from any other project out there which has a phone that they will tell you to load it with this and that, and here it gives you free or let's say a cashback of about 30 to 50%. So with a $500 phone, it gives you 30% cashback in the long token, which can be converted to USDT or any other token, which will be available in our decentralized exchange. So now you after the first month, or if you wish, after you purchase the phone, there is a 350 USDT required for you to activate the long mining for life, or let's say until the last block has been mined. Okay, then you need about 1,800 Sollong or SOG for also activation for you to be earning the SOG as well. And mind you, you are earning the SOG with the first compensation plan that I explained to you. You earn free SOG as a result of you staking your USDT on the platform. So already that one is given to you for free, and also about 30% of the price of the phone that you purchase has already been also given to you. So let's take, for instance, 30% of $500, which is about $150, has already been given to you. Now, how much do you need to activate? You need 350 USDT. Now, once you activate this, automatically, now you will be earning 1% daily on this $500 USDT used to purchase the phone. So meaning, in actual sense, you got $150 cash back, and also you are coming to have about have 500 USDT that will be earning 1% daily, which is withdrawable. So in actual sense, it's like you purchase the phone for about $200. Also, you earn how do you call it? You earn SOG token also for free. So that is it. I don't know if you understand what I said. Please just type in the chat box if you are with me, if I'm not going too fast. Chat in the chat box if you are following. Okay, someone says I should go over. Okay, now this is it. The price of the phone for the S1, which is 500 USDT. Okay, once you purchase this, it gives you a hash rate of 500, which will be mining the coin for you for free for the first 1 month. Okay, for the first 1 month, you'll be mining the coin for free. Let's take, for instance, with Bitcoin mining machine. Before you can mine Bitcoin, you need a hash rate. You need to purchase a hash rate. So with the hash rate, that will determine how much or how many tokens you can mine. So the first month, the company gives you free 1 month mining period, which can generate up to 50% of the price of the phone that you purchased. Okay, but here is the case. With the S1, you make up to 30%, S2, you make 40%, and then S3, you make 50%. So now, you purchase the price for the phone for 500 USDT. 30% of that is like 150. So meaning you would have earned about $150 in the SOG or in the long token, which is given to you for the first month for free. Okay. Now, for you to continue mining, which is not by force, you can choose to activate the $350 to have a lifetime mining with a long token, or you can choose not to do. It's not compulsory. You still have your phone, which can be used for any other thing that you the normal traditional phone is used for and all that. But if, let's say, you want to continue mining, because now your phone serves as a node, everybody wants money or everybody likes money. Why not activate the 350? Once you activate this, which already 30% has been given to you for the first month for free, which is about $150. So meaning here, the 350, you need just $200 USDT, which you need to take from your pocket to come and activate. And once you activate, now you have a computing power of 500 USDT, which will be earning you 1% daily. Okay, you'll be earning 1% daily on the 500 USDT used to purchase the phone. So in actual sense, it's like you getting the phone for just $200 because already you have been given a free long token, which is equivalent to 30% of the price you used to purchase the phone. Then once you activate this, it automatically unlocks the 500 USDT as computing power, which you'll be earning 1% daily. Now, with the S2, which the price is $1,500, in the first month, you will earn long token worth about 40% of the price you used to purchase the phone. So 40% of $1,500, which will be about $600. Now, how much do you need to activate the long token to continue mining? That is for the period until the last block is mined, which is going to be like maybe in the next 2, 3, or 4 years. Okay, so here you have already you've made about $600 in long token, which can be converted. Now, which you have already gotten about 1,500 hash rate. Hash rate is up to that is the power or up to how much you can mine in a day, based on your hash rate, based on your hash power. Okay, so now once you activate this 975, which already, if you choose to wait for the 1 month to elapse, which you make about 40% of the price of the phone that you purchase. Once you activate, meaning you need to top up about $375 to do the activation for you to continue mining the long token. Now, once you activate, you'll be earning 1% daily on the $1,500. But if you choose not to activate, nobody force you, or the system doesn't force you to activate. It's in your discretion. Either you want to help the network grow and also make more money by getting the long token as well, because the long token can only be generated through mining. That is it, which is going to be very scarce in the ecosystem, because that is the token for the network. So every project that is going to be launched on the network, they will need the long token. Just like any project launching on BIP20, we need BNB as a gas fee for all our transactions and all that. The same thing, this long token is the utility token for the whole network. So any project that will be building on the Sollong network, they need long token. And how can you get the long token? Through mining. And how do you mine? By you having the mobile phone. Okay, so the next one, which is the $3,000 phone, that one also gives you a hash rate of 3,000, and you need activation of 1,800. So with a $3,000 phone, that one too, with a free 1 month mining period, you would have made 50% of the long token, which is equivalent to the price of the phone that you purchased. So that is about $1,500 worth of long token that you need, and you need just 1,800 USDT to activate it to mine the long token forever. So in this case, you need, let's say, you need to top up about, let's say, $300 to continue mining the long token, and also you need a one-time activation of 10,000 SOG token, which already you would have been earning. Okay, so that is for the phone part. Now, let's get to the compensation plan. As you are referring people to purchase the phone, what is in for you? Okay, so the first compensation plan I explained is different from this one. So we have about 2 compensation plans here. So if, let's say, for you to earn on the phone, meaning you need to personally own a phone, that is the S1. You need personal hash rate of $500. Like I said earlier on, the $500 phone comes with a personal hash rate of 500. So now, once you have a personal hash rate of 500, or let's say you have the minimum, the $500 phone, you need to have about 3,000 hash rate. That is the community hash rate. So meaning you need about 2 people to purchase the 1,500 to meet this requirement. Or let's say if you bring someone on board and the person purchased the $3,000 phone, already you meet this requirement. Then you earn additional 5% hash rate. So meaning you, from the community hash rate, you earn additional 5%, which will be added to your personal hash rate. So meaning you will be able to mine more of the tokens, more of the long token. Now, from there, you earn activation reward of 2%. So how much does one need to activate for the S1? Let's take for instance, you brought someone to activate. The person purchased the $1,500 phone. How much does the person need to activate? That is $975. So you earn a one-time activation fee of 2%. So you earn 2% of the $975. Okay. Then peer level, that is more or less like a same level income. Okay. You earn 1.5% of the person's income as well. Now, for you to be S2, okay, for you to be S2, you need to meet a requirement of having a personal hash rate of 500, then a total team hash rate of 6,000. That one, you earn 10% of the team's hash rate, meaning you can mine additional 10% hash rate of the token. Then you earn 5% of any activation fee from your downlines, any amount, any of the phones that they purchase. So let's take, for instance, the person, you bring someone on board, the person purchased the $3,000 phone, which you need like $1,800 for activation. Now you earn 5% of the $1,800. Then for the S3, you need a personal hash rate of 500, then a community hash rate of 12,000. You earn 15% of the hash rate reward from all your team. Then you earn 8% on the activation fee up to the level of S10. Okay, up to level of S10, which you earn up to 75% of the community hash rate, meaning when you get here, you have more hash rate to mine more of the coin, okay, more of the long token, which is a virtue of you having just the phone. Then you start getting the long token for free. Okay, then you earn up to 30% of activation fee. So let's take, for instance, you are S10 and you bring someone on board who also purchased the phone, the $3,000 phone, meaning the $1,800, you are going to make 30% of that, which is about $540. Okay, so that is it for the phone compensation plan. Okay, that is it for the phone compensation plan. So this is the Sollong CPI daily withdrawal limit and all that. So that is it. So now let's see the multiple rewards all in Sollong. So you have the Depin hash rate rewards. That is, join the Sollong global distributed hash rate network, provide hash rate resources, and earn ASOG token rewards. Easily participated in the decentralized profit distribution. Then the long public chain ecosystem economy. That one also a globally leading AI public chain that allows you to earn token through hardware devices. That is, by virtue of you having the phone, you earn all these as well. So this is the Depin hash rate reward. That is the CPI. We also call it the computing power. Okay. Then the Sollong Stellar series airdrop. So once you have the phone, any company that partners with Sollong or the long chain, the long public chain, you are going to be given airdrop. Okay. So let's say, for instance, that Solana says they are now partnering, or Solana partners with Sollong or our long chain. At the end of the day, any airdrop that Solana will do, you'll be given for free, or any new crypto project that comes out. For instance, there is this Solana fund, Solana Saga. I don't know how many of you that knows it. It will be launching next year, but the pre-order has already been started, which a lot of people have already purchased the phone. And they have earned a lot of airdrops through just by making a pre-order of the phone. So in actual sense, they have even gotten their money back through just airdrops. So here too, you'll be earning airdrop just by you having the phone. With the phone can do any other thing that our traditional phone is doing, basically. So someone is saying, so basically buying the $500 phone for 200, this is great. Yeah, so that is it. That is in actual sense, that is it. So here we have unlimited income. We have unlimited income in this Sollong project. And one thing I love about the project is that this is not a project that is saying invest USDT, we pay you in our coin. No, there is nothing of that sort here. So now, to activate long public chain, to activate the long public chain computing power, you need to consume long tokens of equivalent value to activate ASOG computing power. You need to consume the corresponding amount of a Sollong. So leaders, I think, and this is another part, the partner recruitment. This is the most important part. You know, like we have any other phones, the traditional phone, they have distributors across the globe, like the likes of iPhone, Samsung, Techno, Huawei. All of them have their partnership deals or partners across the globe. So here too, we have a partnership recruitment, which we have the premier distribution, which is open for a slot of 100 people. Okay, we have only 100 people. Once the company exceeds these 100 people, that is it. There wouldn't be any other available slot. So the subscription fee is 15,000 USDT, and automatically it places you to S5 rank. Okay, so what does it mean here? When someone partners with a company with 15,000 USDT, you'll be allowed to choose the phones worth 15,000 USDT. You'll be allowed to choose phones worth 15,000 USDT, which is more or less like a stockist, how we call it in our other MLM projects. So this is more or less like a stockist, and because the company wants to distribute a lot of the phones, and how do they get the people is through the MLM, and here they give you opportunity to partner with them. And so when you come on board with a 15,000 USDT, which is raise token for you as a distributor, for the first consignment, you'll be allowed to choose phones worth $15,000. In the second consignment, now the company gives you up to 50% discount on the phones. So let's take, for instance, you have a downline, or you have a team, or let's say now you are the only premier distributor in Ghana, which you have the phone. Assuming I place an order for the $3,000 phone, I will pay 3,000 USDT to you. Then the company, you pay only $1,500 to the company for the $3,000 phone. So we always tell our leaders or people that, hey, you are a leader, you know, you have a lot of team members that will come on board. Why don't you come on board with a $15,000 phone, distributorship, and then get up to 50% discount, whereas you can discount the phone to your downlines or your team members. Instead of, let's say, getting 50%, you can discount, let's say, 10% or 20% to your leaders, where you pocket the 30%. Then with the super distribution, that one is open for about 300 people. This is global, not just Ghana. This is global. Okay. So that one, the subscription criteria is just 10,000 USDT, and it places you to the rank of, or the level of S4. Okay. This one also allow you to pick the phones worth $10,000, whereas subsequent consignments, you will be given up to 40% discount. You will be given 40% discount. So this 40% discount, you can also choose to discount to your team members or your buyers, or you can choose to pocket everything. That is up to you. Then the VIP distribution, which is open to 1,000 people globally. This one, the subscription criteria is just $6,000, and that one will put you on the rank of S3. Okay, this also allows you to pick any phone of your choice, equivalent to 6,000 USDT. Okay, it allows you, and you have up to a discount of 30%. So here, the VIP distribution is 30% discount. Super distribution is 40%, and then the premier distribution is 50%. So this brings to the end of the compensation plan. If you have any question, you can ask, and then I'll be humble and happy to answer you. If you have a question, you can just raise your hand, and then I will unmute you to ask your question. Any question from you leaders? If you have any question or you want to say something, you can just raise your hand and I will unmute you to ask your question. And before that, let me share something from the back office. Okay, so this is the official website of the company, the official website, where you can see, like Hato made mention of the audit report. You can see the audit report here by CETIC. That is it here. You can read through both the smart contract, in fact, everything, the product and everything. That is it here. It's opening. I think my network is a bit slow. So it's opening. Then the mobile phone, everything is here. The mobile phone, all the specifications and everything is here. You can see 8 gig RAM, 256 gig storage. There you have the side fingerprint, facial recognition. It's Snapdragon 778G. The system is iOS, Android. It has 7.71 display, 4G support. Apparently, it's a 5G phone, but it supports 4G, 4,500 mAh battery power, and then it's a Type-C phone. Okay, so this is it. This is the phone. You can see the long chain and everything. So that is it. Now let's go to the Depin part. So let's go to the Depin part. So this is the Depin part. So currently we have our mobile app that is coming. That will be on the Android OS and then also the App Store. But we have the APK. We have the APK file for Android users only for now. So now this is the Depin side. This is the Depin side. Okay, so this is how your back office looks like. So let me just refresh it for you to see. Like I was saying, you can possibly stake BTC, Solana, ETH, BNB, USDT, and then DAOT. That is the stable coin of the ecosystem. Let me connect my Phantom wallet. Hold on. Think my network is a bit slow. Okay. Hold on, my network is a bit slow. Let me enter my password. Please, if you have any question, you can raise your hand and I'll be very glad to answer you as I am trying to connect my wallet. Okay, so we are here. Okay. Okay, so fast link, you raised your hand. Let me ask you to unmute yourself. Please, you can unmute yourself and ask your question fast. Link, a faith link.
Thank you, my brother Augustine. Pastor Mensa here. Yes.
Okay.
So, all right. So, is a question? It's kind of rhetorical because I want to bring out a question that will help you give more clarity to my people here. So, I want to ask, if I don't have money to purchase the phone, how do I benefit from this ecosystem?
Okay, so like I said earlier on, we have two ways of earning. Okay, that is we have the computing power aspect where you just supply. This is it. This is the part where you supply that Solana, ETH, BNB, USDT, or DAOT. You earn your daily 1% income, and also you earn a percentage in SOG, which is a Sollong token. Let me show you as we speak. Now here I earn 1%. But 0.189% every single day. So cumulatively, I've earned close to about 2,516. So if you don't have money to purchase the phone, you can still take part in the business by you having supplying your USDT in the staking pool or in the CPI, the Depin area. Okay, you can supply your USDT, Ethereum, BNB to the Depin area as you are contributing to the computing power of the ecosystem, which you'll be earning your daily 1%. And the same time, if you have the phone, you can still have this also together. So if let's take for instance, now for me, for instance, now I have this CPI already in the system, okay, which I have made about 506 USDT already. Now, if let's say the phone becomes available, which when you come here, you can see the pre-order and everything here. If let's say the phone becomes available and I purchase the phone, now I will have this investment on the phone. They say plus the income that the phone is also going to generate for me. So it's like you are killing two birds with one stone. So you have this together with the phone as well. So it just maximize your income. We all want money, and you have the platform that is ready to generate that kind of income for you. So in actual sense, if one doesn't have money to purchase the phone, he or she can still take part in the project. In fact, here you make crazy money, even in the CPI aspect. That is where you put your USDT and it works the magic for you. I don't know if I've been able to answer the question.
Okay. Okay.
Have I been
Okay. Okay. So you did a good work over there. So does it mean if I start with the CPI investment now, before the phones come down next month, when I now log on to the phone and also activate after 30 days, are they going to add the investment I've started now to the investment on the phone? Is it going to be merged together or something? Are you getting my point?
Exactly, it's going to be merged together because already, let's take for instance, now I have a CPI of 5 and hold on. I have a CPI of 1,493 USDT already.
Yeah.
Now, let's take for instance, I purchased the $3,000 phone and I do my activation and everything. Now, my CPI here, since I'm using this same wallet address, this same account to purchase
Okay.
the phone, which it will be connected to the same wallet address. Now, the account will have the phone and also have the CPI investment part of it. So once I do the activation, now the $3,000 will be added to this
Wow.
1,490. So I'll have all these investment together. So we always, like I always tell people that now, instead of you waiting for the phone, why don't you put the money here, make more money? So assuming this 506 USDT that I've already earned, I can withdraw this and use it to purchase the phone.
Wow.
I hope you are, and still activate and still use the. There is a part that says you need some certain amount of SOG, that is SOG, to activate. Now look at how much I've already earned in here, SOG that I've earned here. So meaning in actual sense, I don't need to take money from my pocket to do those activations again. Assuming I purchased the $500 phone, I've already earned like 506. So why can't I take $350 from this to even do the activation? Then I'll have $500 added to this investment to be like about $2,000, meaning I'll be earning daily 1% on $2,000, which will also increase my allocation of SOG that I'll be earning every single day.
This is crazy. Wow.
So now here, the whole thing is, let me explain this part. The SOG that they are paying us here is the token for the ecosystem, that is the CPI. Okay, as we are producing, like how to explain earlier on that with our traditional phone, they sell our data, they don't pay us anything, they don't give us anything. Now, as you are using this CPI, as you are contributing to the network, they are contributing and they are getting your data and information. They use this SOG to compensate you.
Okay.
I don't know if you are getting the reason why we have the SOG. They are using it to compensate you. That is what Web3 is all about. See, it will get to a time, Facebook, that is Meta, they will be paying us for using Facebook. As we speak now, Twitter has already started. People who are Twitter, these Twitter content creators and all that, they are being paid every single day, every single month. Telegram, the same thing. If you have a Telegram channel and all that, they pay you every single month. TikTok, the same thing. They are paying you. But here is the case, Facebook, WhatsApp, and all those, they are not paying us. But here is the case, they are selling our data and information every single day. Now, this is where we have the Web3. Now, Web3 is into, it's a win-win situation. They are selling your data. They pay you. So at the end of the day, as you are using the mobile phone, also, they are paying you, they are rewarding you in their long token. Meanwhile, we have been buying an iPhone for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. We don't get paid by using it. But here, we are rewarding you, or the platform is rewarding you in their own token.
This is serious.
Yeah.
So the smart way, whilst we are waiting for the phones to come down next month, the smart way is to invest big now, make money, use to buy the phone. It's just as simple as that.
It's a smart move. It's a smart
Sure,
move.
sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
So,
I think another person raised his hand.
Okay, let me check. Who again? I think the person has lowered the hand. I don't know if we have answered his question. Please, any other question? So this is the referral aspect of it also. So like I said, they pay USDT. That is for the direct referral commission. So now if you click here, you see all the income. So now here is it. Today I earn about 6.375 USDT from, that is my team. Indirect benefits, that is paid in the Sollong, that is their token, Soji. Then the team benefit also is paid in Soji. So today alone, I earn about 119 in the team, and also I earn about 82.74 in the Soji. And this one can be converted into Solana instantly. Okay, it can be converted into Solana. That is it here. The company already have a pool. Now we have a liquidity of about $3.96 million already in the pool that you can sell it at any given time when that is given to you for free. Here is the case. We have done a lot of businesses that they take our USDT, they give us their token, which we cannot even sell. Here, the company is even giving you this Soji for free. And look at the liquidity that they have. In the last 24 hours, look at the volume, $1.1 million in the last 24 hours. And the total market cap is here. Let me show you the total market cap. I think it's around about 30-something million. Let me show you here. Okay, so let's go down. I think my network is a bit slow today. Okay, so that is it. This is the current price of the token, the SOG token, 0.015273. In fact, it was about 0.012 last week, thereabout. You can see the price is always going up. Now the market cap is $32 million, and the liquidity is here, $3.949 million. Like I said earlier on, when you check here, is the same. You can see it here. You can see the total liquidity. And this token that I have here can be converted into Solana instantly. You can see this is the value of Solana that I will get if I want to convert it right now. If you like, let me just convert, like let me convert about, let's say 100 of it to Solana. I'm just converting it. And a success. It has been converted already. Now let's go to the wallet side. Let's go to the wallet side. You can see it here. And even when you come down here, you see the transaction history swap. That is it. I just swapped this amount, 100 SOG. This one I did it last I think last week or so, when I was doing some training with some of my team leaders. So that is it here. I just swapped it, and you can see it here. Now I have the Solana. This is the Solana over here. This is Solana over here. So leaders, we have a good mind, and this is the best time for us to run with this wonderful opportunity. So that is it. If you have any other question, you can ask. Any other question? Any other question, leaders? If there is no other question, maybe I'll call some of our leaders to also say a word. Prince, are you there? You can unmute yourself to say a word. Tim, any of you, Hato?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. I believe we are all doing well, and we've been blessed by this amazing opportunity. So all I would like to say is that let's grab it with our both hands and let's run with it, because things are changing. I mean, we are moving away from our normal life to a life whereby it is full of blockchain, crypto, Web3, Depin. You understand? So the earlier we take position in these emerging technologies and emerging softwares, the better we are positioned. It is more or less like a global distribution of wealth. So we have to be positioned. We have to position ourselves to be part of this. So let's not waste time. Let's just grab it with our both hands and learn.
Prince, are you there? Okay, I think we lost. I think we lost. Okay, so Focus, you raise your hand. You can unmute yourself and talk to us. I think we lost Prince. When he come back, then we can take him again.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good evening once again. My senior, Billy Tino. In fact, my own is not a question, it's just a compliment. How I see Sollong is, I see Sollong to be operating for, I mean, not for years, but permanently. Last week, I was doing a comparison with someone who started with long range, and then long range is a product base, the same as Sollong, which is also a product base. But this time around is a full blockchain Web3 project or company. So what I would tell every leader here is that take advantage, position yourself. This is new and this is going to last forever. I mean, we've lost money in all kind of Ponzi platforms, huge amount of money. And then it's time for us to converge together, bring out our friends, our families. How can you buy iPhone very expensive, and at the end of the time, when the phone even spoil or somebody pick it up, yeah, everything is gone. You have to go and struggle and find money somewhere to come and buy the phone again. Whereby this one, within a period of time, within a period of month, you're going to get your money back. Not just the money back, but triple it. So let's pick it up. Let's do the hard work. Hard work will surely pay. So thank you very much. This is only what I want to say and tell my leaders and my colleagues and my friends over here. Thank you once again. I'm grateful.
Okay, thank you very much for your wonderful advice. Okay, so any other question, leaders? Okay, so yeah, Prince is back. So Prince, you can just unmute yourself. Then from there we end the meeting. I think we've spent a lot of time here.
I was almost wrapping up, and then somebody just called me. So I declined his call just to stay and then talk. So guys, this is, I don't know, but it is just the timing is very important. You understand how we got this opportunity. Maybe next time I will explain how this whole business came about so that you know that this is not just anything, but I believe it is the right business at the right time. So let's not ask a lot of, I mean, let's not drag our feet a lot. Let's just jump on it and let's run with it. I know that this is going to be a blessing for a lot of people. You understand? But I don't want us to be the normal black man guy, the black mentality whereby you wait so people will eat all the good and then you later will come in. Let's jump on it and let all of us make good money together. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So if there is no question, I think we will bring the meeting to an end. We have another meeting this evening that is 6 p.m. Ghana time. We have let's say almost like an hour to have that, and so we can prepare for that. So leaders, you can still join that one as well, and also invite your prospects, your leaders to come and learn. As we learn, whilst we earn. So we will end the meeting here, and we will meet again around 6 p.m. Ghana time. I think Cameroon time will be 7 p.m. or so, 8 p.m. South African time. Thank you all leaders once again for making it to this important call. Thank you. We do appreciate. Bye.